What's up? How's it going? Today I'm reviewing Woeful Studies by Ka, not Willful. Woeful Studies. So, we will begin our studies. Um, when listening to this album, Ka is trying to put everyone on game. He brings up a lot throughout the album. People don't know the reality of it all. Um, where he grew up, his life, his struggles that were forced upon him. Um, I think that's a lot of the album. A lot of his focus on Brownsville. I think just due to the harsh reality of it, became a part of his identity, um, and a central aspect of his music. And I think this album, he connects that, bringing back his past, and talking about how this can be something that can be studied. You can learn from this and listen to that through my music. And he's also not just through the listeners, he's learning from himself, from what he's writing down in his complicated verses. Kyle, I've listened to all of his albums besides I think two albums. So I've listened to probably like 8 albums or something by him. So I love him. As I'm not one of those like XXX it's Tentacion situation ass shit like those little kids like someone dies like Nipsey Hussle or something and they're like, oh, they're the best ever. They listen like one song. I didn't know. I've been bumping Kyle for a while. I've been bumping Nipsey Hussle before he died and stuff too, but I would say it's a great album. I think he touches on a lot. I think the beats aren't my favorites of his, honestly. Um, they're cool. They have a lot of energy actually, and usually I like a lot of energy with their music. But with Ka, I like the most just raw, just laid back shit for him to rap over. I don't really want something that really gets any distraction from the lyrics whatsoever. Um, I want the lyrics to pierce through the beats, and there was a little bit of mishap with that on this album, but I think it was just the style of it. It wasn't necessarily a mishap. So yeah, great album. Check out Cock. If you never checked him out, Brownsville Cock. Um, really cool dude, really cool voice, really cool pen game. One of the best pen games probably of this later era. Um, and I would say because he's so nonchalant, and he's not the forced nonchalant. He's a natural nonchalant where he just keeps his ground and stays grounded, and doesn't have any need to impress anyone. He's just gonna say what he has to say, and what says is probably gonna be real. Um, and a lot of rappers, even the lyrical ones, like Jid is great, but Jid isn't as good as Kyle with the pen game. Just let alone rapping in general. Um, Disagree with me, dislike the video, I don't give a fuck, but I would say like Jid, great. Kendrick Lamar, great. But they got a little bit of mass appeal looking for them. They want they're being a little bit extra with the flow sometimes, and I listen to both of them all the time. But Ka is very non-egotistical with his flows. He does not give a fuck about getting first listeners to enjoy his stuff. He's looking for someone who is actually going to sit through and listen to his whole catalog and actually digest and think about his shit and learn from it. Um, so yeah, he's a very smart man. I think he's also got a lot of grit. I would say he's he's elusive too. You see his face. He's not like Mock Conley, Billy Woods, Phantom of Doom, or anything. But he never really. He's been in the game, or he was in the game for so long, and he never really blew up or anything like that. He didn't even get like a Billy Woods type of moment. he's gotten some press releases and stuff, that popular articles and stuff. Um, I think his Rock Marciano's fan base got into him a little bit. I might have even got into him from like him being on Rock Marciano's song or some shit like that. Um, but he never really, it kind of happened. What he kind of thought would happen happens. No one wants to listen to the real shit. No one wants to listen to stuff that isn't just like bubbly little earworms, and no one wants to listen to stuff with meaning. Yeah, I think that prophecy kind of became true, but he's got like 100,000 monthly listeners, which is still plenty. And I think his popularity will only go up because his stuff is just so pure in its form. Um, so I think over time, like a poet, I think the more poetic rappers, uh, if it's like a trend, the trend rappers, trends don't last, but real art will last. Um, and can often become even more popular in the long run. Um, so yeah, great album. It's called what is it? Woeful Studies, I think it's called. Let me just check. Yeah, Woeful Studies. Um, Came out in 2022. It was part of a dual part release with another album that I still haven't listened to. One of the two I haven't listened to, so I will be checking that out. Um, Rock Marciano, man, we need to drop that collab album with you and Kyle. That would be goaded. I'm If he ever gets a posthumous release, I'll be so excited. I'll be so clutch. Because I know it's gonna be crazy. But yeah, I would say my viewership has gone down. It's plummeted, bruh. Um, and I never had that many viewers. And it doesn't matter. But if anyone's like hating on my videos, like I got my first dislike. One dislike, that's not bad at all. Like I'm gonna be a little baby about this. Like, fuck you if you dislike my video. Fuck you. My shit's raw. I got good reviews. Um, and I'm gonna say what I plan to say. Uh, I'm actually gonna speak about the culture and speak my mind. Uh, so yeah, that's about it. Love you if you like these videos. You're great. Uh, and keep on rocking in the free world, as Nardwar would say. That's a quote. So I can't plagiarize that shit. That is from Nardwar. Do 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 do.